So I see an opportunity for a personal best here today. So I'm going to go ahead and take it, because this will be my first 2 in a day. Wow. Here we go. There's number 1. Mike. That's an impressive catch, bro.
Heck yeah.
Here, grab that and let me get a picture of you with it.
What is it?
It's a
playground ball.
It's a playground ball. Oh yeah.
I didn't catch this, Rex did.
That's a nice one. There's another one over here too. Let's go ahead and get it. Oh yeah.
I do not know.
Oh, look at that, dude. That's a soccer ball, bro.
Oh, dude.
Look at that. Wow, 2 in a day, man. So that's a first.
And lost their balls.
Somebody came fishing and lost their balls. I'm telling you what, man, you got a meal right there.
Well, hello and welcome to PondHopper Outdoors, the new and much improved version of what was once PondHopperTV. Long story short, life presented all of us with some challenges over the last year, but God is good and we are back at it. David, Gregory, Mike, and I have teamed up once again to bring you content that even your mother would approve of. We're stepping up our game to provide our viewers with a much wider variety of quality content with the same silly antics you come to expect from PondHopper TV and double hook angling. We've added more cameras, a pontoon, a canoe, and some other very cool stuff to the mix. We're also adding bigger and better prize packages that we'll be giving away every 90 days as our way of saying thanks for your support. Season 4 of Double Hook Angling is currently underway as well. The link for that channel can be found in the description below this video. You can also join us for Jigs and Coffee every Friday at 8:05 a.m. Central Standard Time. So come hang out, grab a cup of Joe, and you can even share your YouTube channel with the gang if you've got one. It's great to be back. We appreciate you, and thanks for watching PondHopper TV.
That's a decent one.
Yeah.
Got him that time. Oh, heck yeah. There's a good one to start the day.
That's a good fish. That's probably
That's a pound and a half, I'll bet. Nice little bass to start the inaugural episode of PondHopper Outdoors. And of course, with me, as usual, is the always funny and entertaining Mr. Mike.
Hi.
See what I mean? He's a laugh a minute. Well, you know, I figured that with those bluegills stockpiled out there like they are, that there would be a decent bass hanging around out there. And sure enough,
This pond is coming back, man.
it is. This is a good sign. What are you, stuck? Oh, man. Did you get him?
I know, I gotta pull a crane.
I think insurance will cover that. No.
But it's the biggest bluegill I caught today.
Oh, there you go. There's a decent one. And you went to a bigger jig too. Oh, wow, that is a nice bluegill.
Yeah.
There's an epic camera fail. Jeez. The one time I turned the camera off, right on the outside of that weed line I'm fishing here. Man, he got that hook. Oh, they're just right too. Decent bass, very similar to the one I caught the other day. That very well could be the same fish I caught the other. I think it's a little smaller, but nonetheless, nice bass. Gosh, that was a big swirl out there. Look at that. Can you see that? That was a nice fish, whatever that was. I have time. That might have. Oh, that could. Maybe. Oh, that was that turtle. That was a turtle. That's a turtle out there. Seeing him on top of the water out there messing around. Oh, dude, unbelievable. I'm such a greenhorn. I got a feeling that was a leader fail. Nope, that wasn't a leader fail. He just broke me off, whatever that was. Oh, that's what I get for not checking my knot. You got something good?
It's something. It's alive. It's my first fish of the day. The skunk is off, and it's a
green sunfish.
But you know what? It counts.
Right. Are you gonna kiss it?
No.
The water's super clean here.
Close enough. It's not real, but it's close.
Right. Well, you know, it's kind of
Close
like
enough for the movies.
like Hollywood. You know. Woohoo! Bye, fishy. What'd you get? Another green sunfish.
What is going on?
Man, they are chomping today.
What? What is it with me and green sunfish?
They must like you, Mike.
Get bigger, dude. Get like 16 pounds.
Yeah, 16-pound green sunfish. That's what we want. That would be amazing. Oh, it is a little carp. It is a carp. I thought it was a catfish the way it was playing. There we go. That's what we're looking for.
Decent-sized carp.
Little Karpinski to start the day. Mike and I are on our last day of Feast of Tabernacles here at Harvey County East Lake, what's left of it. You can see Mike's over there with me this morning. He's the guy waving at you in the blue and white hat. Oh, it's a little catfish. Snagged in the belly. Oh, he's lassoed.
He swam through it.
He swam through it. He done lassoed himself. And Mike's on.
Finally, we can get him to shore. It counts. It's not big. Got a little bit of drag.
Catfish.
It's a catfish. Hey, it's a fish.
It's a fish.
Fish. Well, there we go.
That
A little
is,
slogger.
yeah,
A little slogger.
Wichita South Lake sewer trout.
Yes, sir. Ugh.
Yeah, yuck. I know. So I'm here at Mike's house. We just finished fishing with David and Gregory. And I wanted to show you guys Mike's operation back here. Mike is a gardener. And he has raised bed gardens, compost. He grows vegetables, tomatoes, sunflowers, marigolds. It's quite the thing when it's in bloom, but he's getting ready to get everything winterized and prepped for the fall. So today he's going to kind of give you a walkthrough of what he's got going here and how it all operates.
Welcome to my place of dirt therapy.
So what are some of the things that you're doing to get ready for the fall and winter seasons?
The beginning of October, I planted my new seed of garlic right here. So this is music garlic, and it will be ready in 2 years. I planted it from bulbets, which is garlic seeds rather than garlic bulbs. And those have been in the ground for probably less than a month, and they will be growing over the winter, and they'll be ready by 2 Junes from, well, 2 Junes from now. Then we have, this is all overwintering. This is another version of garlic here. This is California White here and in here also. I've been growing that for, well, since I moved in this house, so 5 years. It's going to be edible but not plantable next year. It's just, they just kind of phase themselves out. One of the things that I really wanted to do and I got done this year is I took the walkways over here that's surrounding I'm standing in, covered those with wood chips to kill the grass, so the next spring that the grass, and it'll help keep the bugs away from my beds as much as possible. And then I also put some of the wood chips in my beds when it gets wet. That'll also help the moisture be absorbed and insulate the beds just a little bit. Now, I will be filling up these 3 compost bins over here with leaves, falling leaves. We're going to pack them in there and they will become leaf mold. Right now this one's full of wood chips. This one's actually full of compost. And they will become full of leaf mold by the spring. Hopefully we have a wet winter, but if not, I'll make sure they are wet and break down. And they will have leaf mold, which I will spread the leaves over my gardens in the spring because it helps to put nutrients into the soil. But on top of that, I will also take some of those leaves, I will put them in this drum right here, grind them up into a nice fine powder, and I will put them on the surface of all of my garden beds. And that will insulate the garlic from dying off. It will keep it from dying off, and we'll give it some slow thermal protection during the winter also.
Okay, now a question that I had when it comes to the compost, because I've just recently started composting myself. If you're going to grow worms in the compost, does it stay warm enough that it'll keep the worms alive over the winter?
Sometimes it does, but most of the time in these ones, since they're very large and I don't usually get them completely full to the top, they tend to freeze when it gets to below 0. So you may want to, keep layering and layering and layering. I keep all the bins as full as I can, and when they compact down, I don't put anything over the top of them in the winter except for kitchen scraps. But when it comes to the compost, it will still compost and it will stay warm for a while. But once it hits 0, you gotta get out here on those warm days, if you have any, and mix it up, because it will freeze in the center and it will insulate itself and it will stay frozen in the middle. This is chicory, and the plant is very, very hardy. We've already had a good hard frost and this thing still putting flowers out. Chicory is, for some people, considered a weed, but here we grow it and we take the root and we roast it and make coffee. It's a caffeine-free coffee substitute. Then over here in this bed, this is calendula. This is a medicinal flower, and it's self-seeded this year. I took all the plants out and, well, you see what happened. It seeded itself.
This stuff will all grow through the winter?
Yes, it will grow. It slows down, and it does not go dormant. This will not go dormant, and the calendula will not go dormant here.
Even under the
snow.
Nope. Really? Wow.
Nope.
Okay.
They don't do it. They turn green, like a light green, but they don't die off. So, but everything in my garden that's not hardy, I grow over here in my winter hot box. And I left the lid on the other day when it was 60 some degrees and it was over 100 in here, and it burned off my onions. But I got lettuce growing up in here. There's a couple of them, smaller ones here. There's a good growing one there. And this will usually, as of last year, it was new. And usually when it was, whatever temperature it was at least 20 degrees warmer in here with the lid on. And everything grew just fine. Lettuce and cabbage and now onions. So I grow a garden all year round, even though it's just a little bit. We make sure it happens.
Right on. Well, you guys keep watching. Mike's going to be sharing more stuff with you as we grow PondHopper TV and PondHopper Outdoors. So once again, thanks, Mike. Appreciate it, man.
Absolutely.